It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2024 happens the 12th through the 14th of June in Las Vegas. And with me to talk about Listen Technologies is Mikey Shaffer. How are you, ma'am?
I am well. How are you?
I am fantastic. Getting ready for Las Vegas. You guys are in Central Hall, C8935, 8935. Mikey, we've known and followed Listen Technologies for a long time. So what will we find in the booth this time around?
Whew, this year is a good year. This is an exciting year for us. We are showing our greatest hits. Obviously, there'll be RF, there'll be IR, all of those things will be live. We'll be doing all of our party tricks with those, of course. You'll also see our portable product, Listen Talk, supporting the Avixa show floor tours. You'll see that all over the floor at InfoComm. You'll see it at our booth. We'll likely use it and show it to you. But most excitingly, we are launching a couple products this year. The first is ListenWIFI. That is our newest iteration of sending ALS and other audio signals over a venue's network. We have some exciting improvements going on there. First and foremost, we'll be able to meet global compliance with Listen built dedicated Wi-Fi receivers. That's an important part of what we do, is making sure we can rely on those receivers to deliver the best audio quality to our hard of hearing friends. But we're also, for the first time ever, going to be able to secure that audio to a room, similar to like an infrared system, or automate an experience by triggering that audio to the right channel, the right language, in the right space, using beacon technology. So we're really excited for the opportunity that's going to open up in new types of venues, secure spaces, museum spaces with lots and lots of classrooms.
So talk for a second. I mean, we talk about Listen Wi-Fi, and one of the things that it solves is venues that that they have X number of units, right? You talked about the transmitter, the receivers, and sometimes a bigger audience shows up, or more people need that. Why is that technology so important, Listen Wi-Fi, for venues that are trying to expand their capabilities, quite frankly, for events for the public that suddenly they need more than what they actually have?
So Wi-Fi is exciting for a couple of reasons. I mean, it does deliver a compliant ADA assistive listening experience, and then it adds the value of having other channels available to do other things like audio description, things like multilingual transmissions, things like I've got a TV on the wall and I want to be able to hear what's going on. Yeah. And then the receiver component is super important. It's important first and foremost for meeting compliance in the US specifically. We have receiver requirements. We cannot, while we are excited about bring your own device, a venue cannot expect somebody to provide a receiver for themselves. So it's a way we can make sure they're getting the best experience. It's a way we can make sure that they are meeting compliance. But it is a way for venues to also know that their assistive listening is going to get used, because for the rest of us who would prefer to use our own phone, whether we're hard of hearing or not, certainly there are plenty of opportunities to be in environments where it's difficult to hear, and we are way more likely to standardize on our own device than to go up to a front desk and check one out. So then they're future-proofing their system, and they're knowing it's going to get used, and they're adding value for themselves because they can use those other channels to deliver other content.
And there are some of us that are a certain age that we may not consider ourselves hard of hearing, but there are moments when at least yours truly would like to have that opportunity.
Absolutely. People have probably heard me tell this story, but my husband is very hard of hearing. And when he checks out assistive listening, I always just borrow it. There's plenty of environments where it's a better experience for me if I can also hear clearly. So it really just destigmatizes the whole experience.
Absolutely.
For folks.
Yeah. All right, Mikey, again, you guys are in Central Hall, C8935, 8935. Not everybody's going to InfoComm, so if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Listen Technologies will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
So you can find us at listentech.com. And I would be remiss if I didn't take 1 minute to mention that we are also showing our newest technology called Ori at the booth. That's based on the Auracast platform, the newest protocol for Bluetooth Low Energy. We co-developed that with Ampetronic, our sister company. They will be in the booth as well. They'll be there to talk about Hearing Loop. They'll be there to talk about Auracast. And our CTO and their managing director will both be speaking at InfoComm on Auracast as well. So if you're interested in the future for assistive listening and broadcast audio, that would be a good place to start.
All right, very good. And then the website and the socials?
Yep, listentech.com.
All right, very good. Mikey Shaffer from Listen Tech. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Follow along as we also head to Las Vegas for InfoComm 2024, the 12th through the 14th of June. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.